Alright, good morning. We're going to have a look at some of these surface area questions. Thank you for those students that sent me some stuff to mark. This was on page 202. So this is what we were last looking at. So it's page 202. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. So it was page 202 was the exercise. And I asked you to have a look at question 1A, B, C, and D. Now, question 1A, you all seem to get on absolutely fine with. It was the surface area of a cuboid. Question B was very similar to this one, okay? We've got a triangular prism. Now, we're going to have a look at this question just because it did pose some problems, and hopefully we'll get those ironed out, okay? So, we want to find the surface area of this. So this means that I have to find the surface area. Sorry, this means I have to find the area of every single side of this 3D shape. Now, one way that I can think about this is if I was to create a net, we talked about this, if I was to unfold this shape, I would get something that looks like this. Okay? And I can see exactly all the different shapes that make up our triangular prism. So I'm going to do this step by step, which is the way that I would expect you to do it as well. Okay, so we've got this shape here, okay, and I'm going to call this the front side, okay, and I need to work out so the area of the front. Now, what type of shape is the front? Okay, and it's easy enough to see here. It is a triangle, okay, and it corresponds to this side, okay, which is again a triangle, and it is got 4. This side is 5, and this side is 6. Now, to work out the area of a triangle, it is base times height divided by 2. What is the base and what is the height? Well, the base and the height, remember, have to meet at 90 degrees. So the base is 5 and the height is 4. So 5 fours divided by 2. 20 divided by 2 is 10. So that is the area of the front. What about the area of the back? Okay, well, hopefully we can see that the area of the back, that'll be this side. Okay. So this one, it's going to be exactly the same thing. Okay, it's the same shape. Okay, now let's look at the, let's say, the left-hand side. Okay, so let's say that this is the left-hand side here. Okay, and if we can look at it in terms of our net. Okay, if I was to remember open up my 3D shape, I will get this. Okay, so I'm looking at this side, okay, the left hand side, and I'm setting it all out so I can see, and this is what I would expect you to do. Now, what type of shape is the left hand side? Well, it's a rectangle. What is the length of the rectangle? Okay, well, it's the same as this length, which is 3, and I can see that quite clearly here. It's the same as this. What is the width of the rectangle? What is this length? Okay, well, this length is the same as this one, isn't it? Okay, so that's 3, and this one is 4. So the area of this shape is just 3 times 4, which is 12. All right, what about, let's do the base next. Okay, I'm going to go to red. So here is the base. And the base is hopefully straightforward enough because I can easily see the measurements on here. It's 5 and 3. It's also a rectangle. So it's just 5 times 3, which is 15. Okay, so I've done left-hand side, base, front and back. I now need to do the right-hand side. And I'll change this color. So let's do this side now. Okay, so that is this side here that I'm just going over. I'm sorry that I know this might be a little bit difficult to see, but it is this side. Shade the whole thing in. Okay, so what is the length of this side? Well, it's 3. What is the width? It is 6. Okay, I can see it is 6. So the area of the right-hand side, it's a rectangle again, 6 times 3, which is 18. Okay, so I have done everything. I now need just to work out the total surface area. And I do that by adding everything up. So I've got 10, plus 10, plus 12, plus 15, plus 18. So 10, 10, 12, 15, 18. And I can put this into my calculator. Not this calculator, because it doesn't seem to be working. Put this over here. So 10 plus 10 plus 12 plus 15 plus 18, and we get 65. And its area, so it's centimeters squared. So this is very similar to question B, okay? So if you got question B wrong, or if you haven't done it yet, please have a look at question B on page 202. And this is how I want you to set it out, okay? Very, very important. The numbers are different in question B. That's okay. You can follow, it's exactly the same method. Okay, now we're going to have a look at question D, which is on page 203. And hopefully this will enable you to continue working with the rest of these, okay? So we have to work out the surface area of this nasty looking shape. Okay, so this is actually what type of shape is on top? It is a hexagon. So this is a hexagonal prism. So we're going to do it the same way. Okay, we're going to work out the surface area of every, we're going to work out the area of every side on this shape. Okay, and first thing we'll do is let's do the area of the base. Okay, so here is our base. Okay, and what type of shape is that? Well, we said it is a prism. And here is a picture of that. Now, we discussed before how to work out the, just move this up a little bit, how to work out the surface area of something like this, or how to work out the area of something like this. We had a formula that we could use, and we said that it would be, if I make this into little triangles like this, if I could work out the area of this triangle, and then I realize that, well, how many triangles make up this hexagon? Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Multiply my answer by 6, then that will give me the total area. So, how do I work out the area of, let's say, this little triangle? I'll just color it in. How do I work out the area of this triangle? Well, it would be base times height. Base is 6, the height is 5.2, and because it's a triangle, we have to divide it by 2. So it's going to be 5.2 times 6, and divide our answer by 2. So that's the area of this little triangle. And because there are 6 of these triangles, I'm going to multiply this answer by 6. Okay, and I can put this into my calculator. So I've got 5.2 multiplied by 6 divided by 2 multiplied by 6. So I get 93.6. Okay, so just to clarify, the piece in red is the area of this red triangle. Okay, I did half base times height. Okay, 5.2 times 6 divided by 2. This is the area of the red triangle. To work out the area of the total hexagon, well, there are 6 of these little triangles. So I'm going to multiply the area of one triangle by 6, and that gives me the total. Right, what about the area of the top? Okay, the area of the top is exactly the same as the area of the base. So again, that is 93.6. And what about the area now of these side shapes? So let's say area of one side. Okay, well, what do we know about all these sides? Each side has got length 6, or width 6, and has got length 20. Okay, so they're all exactly the same. And they are all, what type of shape? They're all rectangles. So it's going to be 6 multiplied by 20. And that gives me 120. So that's the area of one of the sides. Now, how many of them is there? He said, well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the area of all 6 sides is going to be 120 times 6, which is going to be 720. Okay, so I've got the area of all 6 sides, I've got the area of the base, I've got the area of the top, so the total surface area is equal to 93.6 plus 93.6, so that's the base, the top, and then all 6 sides, that's 720. I can put this into my calculator. So 93.6 plus 93.6 plus 720 gives me 907.2. And we're dealing in centimeters squared. Okay, so that is part D, okay? So what I want you to do is have a look at the rest of these questions. So if you have started it, brilliant, I know some of you have. If you haven't, it's page 202, page 203. Okay, we're going to do as many questions as possible in the time remaining. I have done for you part D, and I've shown you how to do part B. Okay, so we do have methods there. Just to kind of give you a hand, part E is exactly the same as this one, except that it is a pentagonal prism, which means it's got 5 sides. And F is the same again, except it is octagonal, so it's 8 sides. And then when you get to G, we are looking at trapezoids, and we know how to work out the area of those, okay? And if not, just go back, have a look at your notes, and if you get really stuck, you can shoot me a message on Teams. Okay, so page 202, 203, complete those questions, and please set out your work nice and neatly, okay? Stating everything that you're doing, okay? So the area of each side and then the total. And you can use your calculator. All right, thank you very much. Have a good one.